Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at Guerrilla Publishing, where two of the individuals from Guerrilla Publishing were at the Leroy Truth Investigations press conference / mass audit, where we're actually going to see something that I never thought would happen. A frauditor turning against the frauditors for their actions and behavior. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' continuous, ongoing support, I couldn't keep this channel going, so I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Was you taped? Yes, ma'am.
Captain Raposo is awesome.
I need permission for myself.
You don't have to.
And have you ever seen his trainings before?
No, that was the first time.
When I heard Mayor
Shouldn't
Stack
be
had his face
for anything.
because I was invited.
I don't give permission for myself to be filmed.
You don't have to, ma'am. If you don't want to be filmed, don't put it on the
Don't tell me what to do.
Okay.
Okay, and don't film me. I don't give my permission to be filmed.
You're in a public setting, ma'am.
Don't put the camera on me.
Now, this is something we have seen time and time again. Somebody saying they don't want to be filmed or recorded, and a frauditor coming up with their catchphrase or one of their many responses of, well, it's a public place, you don't want to be filmed, stay out of public. Now, I can understand if this was a city park or, you're walking down the street, but this is a government office. What, I believe, to my knowledge, is a part of City Hall, and that makes it a limited public forum. But yet, it doesn't matter if it was a limited public forum or not. This woman is simply asking not to be recorded. And the frauditor is trying to do nothing more than get a response from her, a negative response, so he can put it on his video and call her a Karen, which he did.
I don't want to be filmed. I already said that 4 times.
Okay.
Film this.
Well,
Well, ma'am, I thought you were more elegant than that.
Yeah,
We're gentlemen
No, you're not
Driver's
gentlemen.
license.
Because you're doing something that you shouldn't be doing.
here. What is that? What is
Filming somebody without their permission.
Oh. Every once in a while, we're in here when somebody's getting their marriage
Right?
license.
Yeah.
What are the emails?
I can always congratulate you.
It's just like residents of the
Ma'am, where are you
town,
from?
and if they want to
No.
send something
No.
to him,
Me neither.
sometimes it's confidential.
I come from Oklahoma. We're much
I come from New Jersey, from Elizabeth, and I don't want to be filmed.
Yeah.
I'm not being filmed. For something that you're gonna get paid for, I'm not being filmed. I'm being filmed in here, but I'm not being filmed for being something that you're gonna get paid for.
And I wouldn't.
And again, she's bringing up a valid point. The cameras being used in this particular office and in other government buildings are not being used for commercial purposes. They're not being used to make a profit. They're there for security purposes. Now, these guys want to call themselves journalists, perhaps walk around with some release forms for people to sign. Maybe you could have blurred her face. Maybe you could have done something to alleviate saying, okay, man, I'm sorry, I'm filming you, but I'm going to obscure your image. Then she probably would have been fine with it then. Instead, your response, well, we'll see later on in the video, is to antagonize and berate her, instead of simply trying to de-escalate the situation like you.
You're being filmed.
I would not. No, she's not.
You're being filmed on TV.
You're not.
So if you don't want to be, then you shouldn't be.
Emails.
Like I don't
What's
want to
your
be.
name, ma'am?
I won't say my name.
Mrs. Grunky?
What's your name, Mr. Asshole?
Yeah.
Ooh, self-burn. Those are rare.
Some people's called me that. I'll accept
There
that.
you go, see? I don't want to be taped. And I have the right not to be because I'm in here. This is something that's private information that I'm getting.
I'm not videotaping any information, ma'am. People
You're not a
understand.
journalist. This isn't being a journalist. This isn't free speech at all.
It's not.
No, it's not free
No,
speech.
let's say.
You should be ashamed of yourself because I told you 5 times, maybe
Nine
more.
times.
You're a dick, right?
Hey, that guy's a dick.
Uh-huh. I'm a dick.
Mhm, you are. You can make me like that I'm the crazy person. That's fine.
Okay. Hospitality, New Jersey style.
If
No,
you
don't
ask
go in
me,
public.
right? If you ask me, no, I can go out in public because it's a free country, right?
And this is a free country, so I can film anywhere in a public
Okay.
accessible area.
Let's do this.
Okay? You got a gun, a knife? Take my picture, please. I appreciate that. Let me smile. Now you can post that all over your YouTube and all over
100%.
your, what's that?
100% I am.
And put it all over your Facebook, and all over
100%.
your Twitter and your X, and
Mm-hmm.
Guerrilla Publishing. Record it so they can come.
I am recording it.
Come look at us on Guerrilla Publishing.
I said that I don't want to be filmed.
Okay, well then don't go out in public.
There's nothing there. I'm just telling you.
We're in a public
That's
setting,
what I'm gonna write
public
to you.
area, man.
This isn't a public area.
At least I
not.
know.
I have nothing.
Comment, but.
No,
Where is the best place to eat? Because it doesn't look like you missed
Right.
a
no
meal.
records. I'm
You are a douchebag. That's right, a douchebag.
Wow. And this guy's a lawyer. Yes, he is a practicing lawyer out of Oklahoma. And he wants to attack this woman over her physical appearance, making the statement, where's a good place to eat? Because you've obviously never missed a meal. That is highly rude, highly offensive. How do you know that she doesn't suffer from a thyroid condition? How do you know anything about this woman? You're simply making your judgments on her physical appearance, which is very rude to do. Not to mention, you could be in violation of sections C2, 33-2, disorderly conduct.
telling you.
I'm hungry.
But
Where would
that-
you recommend to go eat lunch?
But the
I'll
fact
tell you
that there's
outside.
no
No.
Okay.
record
I'll tell you.
is
We're getting ready to go
so
outside.
I'll tell you
takes away
outside.
the-
I understand way more than you think.
Okay.
And your
I'm not
innuendo
from
means
here.
nothing
I wanna
to
know
me
where to
because
eat.
you're a piece of shit.
I know.
That's my honest truth.
And you have the First Amendment right to call me that.
This person is filming me and I don't want to be filmed. I want the police.
During this whole thing, Ron was downstairs, and Sean was upstairs alone. When she yelled, "I want the police because somebody's filming me," Ron decided to run upstairs to find her yelling at Sean.
Hang on, she didn't want to be filmed.
I just want to know where we can go eat. I'm hungry.
He
It's
told me
not
I
missed a
was
meal.
fat. He's a disgusting fucking human being, and I don't want to be filmed.
All right, y'all go. Y'all had your fun. I got you, they're gone.
I want the cops. I want the cops right now, and I want to know who those people are. I know Mayor Turner personally. I want the cops here now. You can fucking laugh all you want, you fat pig. You don't look like you missed a meal either, motherfucker.
I haven't missed a meal, ma'am. I'm fat.
Now.
I'm secure in my fatness.
I said you.
Oh, you
looks
must
like you've
know
never
the
missed a
places
meal.
to eat. Yourself, you fucking asshole. Get out of my face now.
I'm not in your face, man.
It would be the opposite of your face that we see right now.
Yeah, all I can see is that big thing on your back end, man.
Do you fucking believe
What an asshole. I hate that guy, and so do you.
these people? But I don't give my permission to be filmed.
I understand.
And then they're cursing at me and they're saying things to me that I don't want them to say.
You did a good job, and look. If you don't know, if I ever hear, I don't want to be on camera.
Oh, that's
I come
you.
running. I hear those words.
Hey.
We can't.
Hey.
These guys who does this, they're like, "Where's Ron going?"
I stand there.
I seen the cop run in there go,
Oh, I came up because I heard I don't want to be filmed, so I'm like, "Oh, I'm in that."
After that, the lady left, and Ron and Sean were about to do the same when walking out of the building, when this guy, who wasn't there at all, decides to start yelling at Sean for this whole interaction. Now, if he was there and didn't agree with what was happening, all he had to do was say that and talk to him about it, probably during the interaction, if he didn't like it, if he was actually there. But he wasn't, and started yelling. And as you'll see throughout this, his face is blurred because the only reason to do this is for views or because you're crazy. So enjoy all this fun drama that
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na
Shenanigans.
na 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 na.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks. Now, I might catch some flack for this in the comment section, but I think we would all agree with him on this. And this is the first time I've ever agreed with a frauditor. This is not what he signed up for. This is the angry vet. He signed up to address his government and go over his government and hold them accountable. That is fine. We can all agree. That is something we as citizens should do when we feel that our government needs to be held for accountability. But not to go after citizens who are not amongst the government officials here. He is upset with them for how they acted because he understands if they want any legitimacy, any seriousness, that they need to be treating the citizens with respect. Now, I wish this would hold over to all government employees as well, but it won't. But we can agree. He has a valid point to be angry because he was misled by a frauditor to do some stupid shit.
went on in New Jersey.
Leroy,
You got responded on.
I didn't sign up for this fucking shit. I didn't sign up for that. Okay? Calling people fucking names and shit like that, calling them fat when she didn't deserve to be called fucking fat and all this other horse shit.
Is that what she told you?
Yeah.
Is that not what you signed up for? Do you think I called you
I
that?
came here on a, not you. Did I say you?
Well, I'm the one that.
It wasn't me.
You're the one that called her a fat ass?
Do you think that's what I said?
Well, you just said you
Do you
did.
think I said that?
I didn't say you said that, did I?
Well, you just sat there and said that I called her a fat ass.
No, I didn't. Did I say you?
Okay, I'm the
I
one that
said
had the
this
interaction
shit
with her.
show. This shit show. I didn't say you, did I? You assumed it because you're the one that actually did it?
Yes. I did not call her
Okay,
fat.
well,
I didn't call her fat. She called herself fat.
Okay. This is not the mission. This
You know,
isn't the
you don't
fucking
even-
mission,
you
bro.
don't even know what happened.
I don't need to know what happened. I saw what fucking happened.
Oh, you didn't see the whole interaction, man.
No, I left because I didn't want to be a part of that shit show. What did I just got done telling you, bro?
Ron,
Now, I'm probably going to catch flack for this in the comments section, but he's right. That was a shit show. It was 3 auditors with a camera harassing one woman. That's not addressing your government. That's not, fighting for our freedom of speech. That's not exercising your rights. That's just you being an asshole. That's just you being cruel and malicious because she didn't want to be filmed. Now, you're going to see in the next clip of this woman having a calm, rational conversation with one of them and how the difference could be when you be polite and calm instead of trying to go with this whole, I'm going to do what I'm going to do because it's public.
then hears the lady yelling at him from afar again and goes down and talks to her. This time they talk it out a bit and it goes pretty well.
Nietzsche said you don't always have to get offended by the words that somebody else says. If you choose to get offended, you've chosen to give that person power over you. So you chose to give him power if what he said to you offended you, right? And you got angry and yelled, and so I came upstairs, and then you just immediately were mad at me, and I hadn't even said anything to you.
But you came into defense.
Absolutely I did. You're yelling at the man for no reason, for filming in the public, which we have a right to do, which we defend all the time, because we like people to have rights to be able to do things. I want people to be able to go out and express their ability to marry who they want to marry. I don't think the government should be telling anybody anything with regards to this stuff. Well, that's what we're here protecting. So, that's why he gets angry and gets upset.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na.
And we're calling shenanigans yet again because you're not there to fight for same-sex marriage rights. You can paint yourself to be this champion of the people, but that's not what you're doing. You were there to join in Leroy's press conference and mass audit over his arrest in a city meeting. Now, you can try and church this up all you want and make yourselves look like the heroes. But your actions show us that you're not the heroes. If you're a true journalist, you would hold yourself to the 5 key ethics of journalism. If you're an activist, you would not do things that would hurt your movement. In reality, you guys are nothing more than YouTubers. You're not nothing more than a content creator on a YouTube channel. You're not an actual journalist. You're not an activist. As much as you want to say you are, the sad reality is you're delusional.
When you say something, the same as like you're going to say something about, what if I was gay and that did bother me? I'm not, and it doesn't, but if it did...
For context here, she called Ron gay despite her being there to marry her wife.
You could have just knocked me out for a choice that we say is not a choice, right?
Right, no, it's not.
Right. So, anyway, just think about that. Have a good day. You can walk her to the car. I was going to let you leave. You were yelling at me when I came out, ma'am. Right? You yelled at me when I came out and said, there's some motherfucker or something. I didn't say a damn word to you. If you say something to somebody, you're going to get... I understand that, but you were yelling at somebody, right? But when I came out of that building, I wasn't saying word one to you, and you immediately start motherfucking me. So I'm going to come over there and say something back, right?
Sure.
And I understand you don't like how I come back at it, but I'm a linguistic asshole. You're absolutely right. Right? Let's have a better day. How about that?
Sure.
Okay? All right. Have a good day, ma'am.
I didn't sign up for this, Ron. I signed up to hold the government accountable, not to get content of people fucking flipping out.
Okay, well,
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
gotcha.
let's fucking hold our government accountable and stop harassing. Look, you didn't need to fucking follow her.
When
for fuck's
she yells
sakes.
at me, when I'm walking out of the building, I'm going to do what I choose to do to exercise my
get it.
particular
I get it.
opinion.
Hey, sir,
I
what's
get
your
it.
name?
I
What's your
understand
name?
that.
I don't
What's
need
your
to
name?
do anything.
I said my
She
name's
started
Kevin.
in on me first. You need to watch the video, and then you need to apologize.
Okay, well,
I don't want anything to do with
Here,
that.
here, here.
Don't have
I
to
hear
worry
now.
about it.
Thank you.
fucking hear you.
Okay.
You wanna get in my
No,
fucking face?
you got my Chill out, bro.
You wanna get in my fucking face? I
No,
ain't
I'm
built
just
like
saying,
that,
here.
bro.
That's all I'm saying.
God bless.
That's what I'm saying.
This is why people like Sean Reyes don't want to work with you.
If you enjoyed
And we're going to end the video here. His last statement is, "This is why people like Sean Paul Reyes don't want to work with people like you." Well, I don't think anybody wants to work with anybody who's an asshole. He brought up some valid points. If you're there to address your government and hold them accountable, hold them accountable. But don't go after civilians or citizens or whatever you want to call them. If you want to call yourself a journalist, hold yourself to the standards that a journalist does. If you want to be an activist, don't do anything that's going to hurt your movement. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without your guys' continuous, ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart.